Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And merger pains, merger pains, merger pains. We knew that this merger was going to create pains for T-Mobile. It was just going to naturally happen. T-Mobile discussed this in some of the pre-guidance that they gave before the merger was approved, that they would have some merger pains. It was just naturally going to happen. And we're feeling some of that effect on the customer service side. The Seattle Times is reporting, and I will leave this in the description down below. I believe the original article came up from Bloomberg. T-Mobile customer service is getting as bad as the rest. So I wanted to particularly key in on this because I've experienced this over the last week or so. I had to call in twice for a special reason, and I got hit with the wait times. I think that right now is probably the worst in terms of calling T-Mobile's customer care. So the very first time about a week ago, I dialed 611 from my phone to contact Team of Experts. I got hit up on the call connecting with a completely different message that I'll summarize here. It pretty much just said, "We are too busy. Call us back at a later time if it is not super, super urgent." That's pretty much what the message said. It was a female that answered. It was a completely different recording. You were able to tell immediately. Let me know in the comment section down below if you by chance also got that same message. But regardless of that fact, the wait time was, when that message kicked in, I was told wait times were longer than 1 hour, which is unacceptable in my opinion. But like I mentioned, the merger pains are kicking in. T-Mobile is just right now not able to handle the amount of volume of calls coming in between the Magenta base and the Sprint base. Even outsourcing call centers, they don't have enough. Right now, I've called several times over the last few days just to check in. The wait times have been 20 to 30 to 45 minutes before a rep can be reached. That's what I was quoted up on trying to connect to a Team of Expert member. Now, a good feature that T-Mobile does have is you can dial number 1, and then they'll call you back when that rep is available. So that's an excellent feature. So no problem on that end. Up on connecting or getting that call back, you are 9 times out of 10 now going to be reached by a overseas call rep. So they will claim to be part of the Team of Experts, the whole spiel. But we know that experience is not the same as reaching a Team of Experts stateside. What I usually do is, and this is just a recommendation, you don't have to do it. I know it's time consuming. I hang up on those calls. I continue calling 611 and then dialing 1 if there's an extended period of a wait time until I reach a rep stateside. That's what I do. You don't have to do that. You can do as you please. But I usually wait until I get somebody stateside to handle my issues. Because 9 times out of 10, the call centers overseas are going to make the issues worse, or they don't know or understand what you're speaking of. So, yes, I can understand and see where the customer service part is getting worse. T-Mobile has already stated that they are going to try to fix this. There are more call centers coming on board stateside. Kali Field, I believe is her name. She's the head of the customer service department. She's working on some stuff. I'm hearing that T-Mobile Team of Experts are actually quitting for whatever reason at kind of a larger volume. So they're trying to get those people back on board, or new people to come on in, and they've raised the pay and per hour, and they're doing everything to stay competitive to get people back in the call centers and working. So that will definitely help, and it will also reduce the amount of times that you're being transferred to a call center overseas. So the way it was working under the Magenta base before the merger closed, during the day, during normal working hours, you were supposed to be transferred to the Team of Experts that's local to you. So you're rerouted. For me, it's Albuquerque. For you, it may be somewhere in Minnesota or whatever is closest to your region. And then if you had to call after hours or overnight, then every call after like 9 or 10, I believe, was going to be rerouted overseas no matter what. That's how it was supposed to work, and that's what worked for T-Mobile and got them the scores that they were getting. Now it's not so much the case anymore. As I mentioned, 9 times out of 10, up on them calling you back within the 20, 30, 45-minute wait times, you're likely going to be connected over to a rep overseas, and that's not such a good experience. So I gave you guys a recommendation of what I do. I tend to hang up, call back until I can get somebody stateside. That's not going to work for everybody. Some people don't have that patience, but I really needed to speak to somebody to get my issues addressed. They got fixed. Once stateside, of course, you get that excellent customer service. That still is the same. Once you get somebody stateside, team of experts, they'll check on. Like I had an issue with the Paramount Plus. I got that resolved, and they continue checking in on me even after the fact to make sure that it was working properly. So again, let me know if you've had bad experiences, good experiences. Let us know in the comment section down below. Again, try to call back until you can get a stateside rep if you have the time. Thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.